Welcome back, everyone. So we've got another episode of Welcome to Wrexham for you today, and this is Season 2, Episode 4, and it's called Shaun's Vacation. So, this is... Do you know who Shawn is?
No.
Shawn is, I'm pretty sure... There may have been more than one, to be honest, in the season, but I'm pretty sure Shawn is the guy they brought in to oversee the operations, who was only going to be there on like a temporary basis to help things get moving along. Yeah. And he's still there.
Yeah, he's been there.
So
he's doing a very good job. Probably a better job than they thought he was.
Yeah, I think his surname it might be Shawn Harvey.
Okay.
Because I had when we met him, not actually met him, but when he came on in season 1, I did recognise him for some reason. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Shawn Harvey. So yeah, it sounds like he's gonna go away, leaving. Because he's kind of running operations, to be honest, to a degree, with their friend, who is completely different this season. What's his name? His name's eluding me.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to bear with us, right? We've both been really ill, so
it's been a while.
It's violin. Come on. I was ill, and then he potentially caught what I had, and basically it's just messed us up for about 3 weeks nearly. So it's really a memory exercise sometimes.
100%.
But yeah, so I'm guessing it's basically going to be Rob Ryan and the guy who completely changed his persona for this season. Yeah. Because without Shawn, he can't take a vacation. No. That's what summer's for.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really want the episode to focus on his vacation that much. Hopefully it doesn't. It's weird, the name of the episode.
Oh, you think it's going to be someone going around like filming him on vacation?
Oh, no, I don't know, but I hope it's not, because I want to see more. But it's weird that they would call it Shaun's Vacation.
I'm wondering, because he's the football savvy brain, so I'm wondering if without him we're going to see like I don't know. We're going to see how it works.
I just want to see more football, is what I want to see.
Bit of insight. Well, that'd be nice, because in the last episode we had they focused a lot on Notts County, didn't they? There were kind of 3 teams up there. Can't remember the other team because the focus was really on Notts County, elevated by the fact that Wrexham played Notts County.
Yeah, it's been one of their sort of biggest challenges at the moment at the top, and maybe towards the end of the season, but.
Yeah, so that's kind of how it's built. You just want to see more of that?
More football.
I don't think... I mean, it'd be epic if we are going to go around just seeing someone's holiday, but I can't imagine. I'm just thinking, if I'm in a producer's mind doing a Welcome for Wrexham show that's targeted more towards an American audience, I don't think I'm going to be following Shawn around on holiday. No. So we'll see, though. We'll see. Please give the episode a like, and let's jump into this one. We hope you enjoy.
We met the criteria of a town, of a working class background.
I actually interviewed him for a mortgage.
Now that you're all right.
And my boss declined his mortgage because football was not a stable industry.
She seems so proud of that.
Yeah, she does.
Shawn being Shawn wouldn't accept that, and he fought for his mortgage, and he took the girl out.
Always falls on his feet, this boy. Always falls on his feet.
He will answer emails from getting up first thing in the morning, and obviously with the time difference for Rob and Ryan, quite often in the night.
6 weeks, maybe at the most, and then it was like, well, I'll do it for 6 months and then we'll see where we're at. And now he realizes it's a full-time, lifetime position, I hope.
Well, Shawn is one of one.
Maybe we are going to follow him on holiday then.
Maybe, but...
Sounds like he needs a vacation.
Yeah, he definitely does. Or just some time off work. He's obviously impressed them massively for them to go from a 6-week temporary to them literally saying they want him there for good.
Yeah, I remember them saying very early on about how it was meant to be a real temporary kind of thing.
Yeah,
but he does seem to have his head switched on. He does seem to have a good head on his shoulders.
I think it was around June, Shawn let the club know that he was planning to go on holiday for the first time in a long time. Joined at the hip, bit of a double act, and similarly, so are Shawn and I.
Shawn is doing many of the things that I am not capable of doing.
Yes, I know Varys was never technically Hand of the Throne, all you Game of Thrones nerds, but he does look like Shawn Harvey.
Good look alike.
I recognise that guy on the left. I'm guessing he's an actor, but...
Rob revealed that he had come to the racecourse to help stage a humorous prank for the benefit of Ryan's birthday, which was coming up in a few days' time. That involved a blimp.
The co-chairman, Robert Lucinda McElhenney. With this memorial urinal.
Ryan surprised Rob on his birthday.
But also marketing geniuses.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah.
What would you do here? I've got one Kona sneaking behind the back of the other one, and the other one asking about it.
I'd leave him on unread. I wouldn't even read it.
Also, reminder, I am a working actor, and while I have already been in an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I've never actually been in a Deadpool movie, so...
To celebrate my co-chairman's birthday, may I humbly present to you the Ryan Rodney Reynolds Memorial Blimp.
Ryan Rodney Reynolds.
A hideous but surprisingly
his
inexpensive
Deadpool character.
So I don't think it's going to break.
No, I think Ryan won this round. I think the memorial urinal's
Yeah,
so
that's
much
brilliant.
better.
That's brilliant.
Glorious ideas had been formulated and plotted out and planned and put into practice without consulting
He's
me,
happy with that.
without working out whether or not we were allowed to do this, and I immediately called Shawn.
And then over there is the blimp. Do you see the? They can't see you. Only
On his
I can see you.
vacation.
You can usually tell how extensive the drama is depending on how far around the pool he walks.
This is day one.
Oh, wow. Poor
That's
Shawn.
savage. Poor guy. They're not going to hound him every day of his holiday,
I
right?
hope not.
Rob is in town, but actually the team isn't. We're away at Boreham Wood. Boreham Wood is a big game because they are one of our potential rivals for the championship, along with...
Oh, Notts and Wrexham do have a bit of a gap then.
Yeah.
Article 48 is the law that states that you
About
can't
blimps, yeah.
broadcast 3 p.m.
Nah,
Saturday
broadcasting
kickoffs
rights.
in the UK.
Oh.
This was to protect the live crowd scene. The
He's going to try and get a stream up, and he's going to have to ring Shawn.
And for all the European fans watching out there, I'm sure I sound like a typical American asshole. But don't you want to watch the games? I mean, come on.
Now, Rob
He's
got
trying to
very excited at
broadcast
the
it,
prospect of streaming this game in the turf.
I don't think I knew how much the work would take over, in all honesty.
I didn't think it was a very big deal. And then Shawn called me and said, "You cannot do this." And I said, "I don't know. I don't think it'll get out. Is it really that big of a deal?" And he said, "It is a very big deal."
Article
I heard
48
that's the
says
one
it's
we're
not
doing.
going to happen.
Anyway, cooler heads prevailed, and Rob and the turf ended up listening to the match. Incidentally, we drew against Boreham Wood 1-1, which means that we still haven't beaten any of our closest competitors yet this season, which is far from ideal.
Slight concern.
But they were away to all three of those, I think. They were definitely away to Chesterfield, and I think they were away at Notts County.
Should
Rob again?
footballers be able to put political messages on their boots? Okay, so Football Club Wrexham, owned by Ryan Reynolds and some other guy, banned...
You have the Conservative Party,
Literally.
who are on the right of the political spectrum, and you have the Labour Party, who are on the left. The UK government is the Conservative Party, also known as the Tories.
The picture was taken actually at the football club, which could suggest that it was club endorsed, when of course we had absolutely no idea.
Okay, so
Oh no, poor Shawn.
Woke up and rolled over in bed at about 6 in the morning, and, you know, the lovely Mediterranean
I
sunlight.
don't think that is right. I think it's just another actor. I didn't know if they had, like, CGI'd it, whatever it's
Yeah, I
called.
don't know if it was just like makeup, like when he plays that Deadpool character,
Yes.
the one with the face.
It's born partly from his Liverpudlian roots.
It's for those political views to be delivered using the club's platform. So I was hoping I can just quell this little fire that's burning.
Do you know what an Instagram carousel is? It's all right if you don't, but you would expect someone like Ryan Reynolds, with his 100 million Instagram followers, would know exactly.
He must have just seen the first picture and liked it, and not
Yeah.
the carousel is when you can keep swiping.
So the statement went down okay-ish, I guess. I mean, as well as statements like that can go down. Tories felt like we hadn't gone far enough, and, you know, Shawn was having to cut short his first holiday in God knows how long. So that's when I decided to channel my inner Varys.
But when approaching the Queen, you must approach indirectly and delicately.
Gonna get him blocked at the airport or something so he can't fly back.
Yeah.
but it takes a deft hand to lead the Queen to water.
Oh no, they got matched the next day.
And now to Capital Law. With the game on Tuesday night, we're losing 1-0, and it's raining.
Ball stabbed to forward. Gets his head up, gets the cross in. Oh, it's a smart ball!
Ooh. Oh wow! How did that go in? That was a weird shot, wasn't it?
It was.
Here comes the third then.
Palmer's head, is it?
Yeah.
So
Runs
now
like a
Rob thinks
salmon.
it's prescient or magic or something.
4.
I don't know. I mean, I guess Game of Thrones had
Oh
magic.
no, it is 3-1. And that was just 1 week. Oh, the actual photos. So he wouldn't let the camera crew go out there, would he?
Oh yeah.
He looks like a referee, doesn't he? I think that's what he reminds me of. He's just got that look about him that he would have been a referee at some point. Yeah, I'm glad he got his holiday. Rob, man, Rob's just a nightmare, isn't he?
Yeah, causing all sorts of.
I was thinking,
trouble.
just when I was thinking, like, do you know what? Ryan's done pretty well here. We found out about his memorial urinal joke, which I think was hilarious.
That was good.
And he's actually staying out of this, and then no, bosh. Like, yeah, there's really strict rules, isn't there, across all of it. It's not just at Premier League level, it's like FIFA and UEFA level as well. Like, you can't do any endorsement of anything that's like political or...
Yeah.
It's like really strict rules, and the players do know that. Like, they try to get around it wherever they can, but it's quite strict rules.
Yeah.
And I personally kind of like it. I like keeping sports separate, and I get why people would want to use that platform to raise things, especially things they feel personal and really passionate about. Yeah. But I think it's one of those things that if it was to be allowed, there'd be no stopping it.
Yeah. I know what you mean. A blanket ban on anything stops. But yeah, if
they can still use their own personal platforms,
they can,
as they say, I believe. I think they can. They said they could.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, I've never really looked out for footballer political or any sort of like personal views, and it's never really something I look for. But
no, they can
have their own views, because we've had obviously Marcus Rashford took on the government over school dinners.
Yeah, he just wanted to feed hungry children. Yeah.
And won.
But even then, there was people in the comments, stick to football, like, because footballers are allowed an opinion on politics because they're humans as well, and whatever, it affects them as well. So yeah,
definitely.
The whole stick to football thing just doesn't really sit right to me. They're more than just a footballer.
Yeah, when they have their own views, of course.
Also, the 3 o'clock kickoff thing over here. It is a bit outdated, but it is to protect the integrity of the game, because the more football or soccer, whatever, you show on TV, the less people are going to go to those games. And the lower teams, they rely on those gate receipts to just stay afloat, don't they?
Yes.
So that's kind of why we have that ban. I think it's between like 2:30 and 5:15. I think on a Saturday you can't show any football on TV.
I want to know what Rob's big idea is. They said it's for another episode, so I hope they do it. Because I want to know what his idea is that would preserve the integrity of the 3 o'clock kickoffs to support the lower leagues and keep the revenue coming in keep the football pyramid, so to speak, in place. And I'd love to hear what his idea is, given how smart and crafty they are with their revenue raking in ideas. Yeah. I'd love to know what their idea is.
Yeah, hopefully they'll touch on it again.
I'd like the 3 o'clocks to be viewable, because I think in the US you can watch the 3 o'clock Premier League games.
Yeah, they get them on Peacock.
Yeah, get them on Peacock. Whereas we don't have that option. We used to have Jeff Stelling, but then he retired. So now we have...
that was more like a score show though, wasn't it?
Now we have Ben Shepherd, I think his name is. And is it Ben Shepherd? He's been around for whoever it is.
Ben Shepherd is the one that does...
Tipping Point.
Tipping Point, yeah.
Great show.
Yeah, I like Ben Shepherd. But no, he doesn't I can't remember his name.
No, I can't remember his name. But anyway, he's nowhere near as good. It's not Jeff Stelling. It's just, it's not the same anymore. But yeah, no, it was a good episode.
It was, yeah.
We've now got a bit of a picture, so we know it does look like it's sort of turning into a bit of a head-to-head battle then.
Yeah.
That would explain why they were focusing on Notts County in the last episode.
Yes.
So if it is going to be those two going sort of head-to-head...
Yeah, it seems like those two will be the ones that, well, they've already started pulling away from the rest. But
yes.
Yeah, I know there might have been away games, at least a couple of them, but They really need to start beating those teams that are around them.
I think all 3 games. I could be wrong, but I think all 3 of those were the away games, and I think they definitely drew. Well, we saw them draw to Boreham Wood. They lost 2-0, wasn't it, to Chesterfield?
I believe so, yeah.
And Notts County, did they end up losing that? I think they did 1-0, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it was 1-0.
That guy, I've forgotten his name's eluding me, but the guy who'd scored like 852 goals in 2 appearances.
Prolific goal scorer.
Looks like he's going to break all kinds of records if he keeps that. If he kept that going throughout the season,
will, yeah.
Notts County will be right up there, but. Yeah, so 1 point from those 3 games, not great, but second half of the season, they're going to have them 3 come into the race.
The reverse fixtures, yeah.
So that's going to be a big, getting them at home, that's when they're really going to need to win those games.
100%.
And get those points raking in. But yeah, good episode. Can't wait to jump into the next one. Hope you enjoyed that one. Please give the video a like if you could. Please leave comments down below. No spoilers. As always, we really do appreciate it. And we'll see you on episode 5. Can't wait.